Hello, welcome to Crystal Goddess Intuitive. My name is Nerine, and if you've been wondering what messages your guides have for you, then this video is for you. So stay tuned. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another pick a card reading with Crystal Goddess Intuitive. My name is Nerine, and I am here to offer you messages today from your guides to give you any messages that they think you or feel you need to know right now. So I am going to show you your groups. The timestamps will be in the description or in the comments. And once I show you your groups, I'll give you a minute to meditate and then we'll get into it. Thanks. All right, guys, welcome back. These are your groups. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Again, group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take a second, meditate, and I'll see you in your group. Welcome, group 1. If you chose group 1, then you chose one of my favorites. This is a tiger's eye. This is a projective stone ruled by the sun and the element of fire. This is the lucky stone. Of course, is carried for protection. Also, this encourages abundance in the financial realm. Okay, so let's dig into it. Group 1. The first card I have for you guys is the 5 of Apparel. And 5 is usually means adversity of some sort. And this says you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. The first word that came to mind for you guys, group 1, is therapy. So I myself am a huge proponent of therapy, but I feel like there's support is needed, and support is needed outside of the realms of your social circles. They're saying. Whatever is hindering you and or bothering you, they're saying this is definitely an area for a professional to help you with. So if you aren't in therapy, this is something that you need to sort out and seek. I feel that some of you, there may be a fear of therapy. Some of you, because of cultural backgrounds, may feel that prayer is your therapy, but they're saying this situation, this particular situation, this adversity that you have in your life, you need to professional. So if not therapist, another say coach, life coach, specifically life coach. So if it's not a therapist, then you should need to look into getting a life coach for whatever this adversity is, because I feel like it's a blockage. It's a stoppage somewhere. That whatever this is this trauma? For some, yes, this is trauma. For others, this is just negative thought patterns, which have been handed down from generation to generation, especially about money. So this is about clearing negative thought patterns, and they're like, you need to seek professional help to help you do this, because this is a generational thing that's been passed down, so you're going to need help to get rid of it. The second card I have for you guys is the Page of Michael card, and page always means messages. And it says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insight. So I feel like there's going to be an event, a celebration of some sort, maybe a wedding or something that's going to come up that you're going to be invited to, or you already received the invitation to. And some sort of an event where there's going to be a lot of family members around. And I'm really seeing a wedding because it's a celebration, so it's definitely not like a funeral. So I'm like a late family reunion, or definitely for more of you, it is definitely a wedding because they're like literally showing me a wedding, and they're like showing me a Jewish wedding at that. um, but a lot of you will be getting invitations to attend this event with the family, and I feel like it plays into this negative thought pattern. I feel like you're going to notice. You're gonna notice because by the time this event comes along, you're gonna be into working on this already, and so you're gonna notice. You're gonna see where this comes from. You're gonna see. It's like you're gonna see what side of the family this comes from, and you're gonna want to help. You're going to want to help. You're going to want to teach everything like what you've learned. You're going to want to teach what you've learned. And that's good because you're going to help break the other negative thought patterns of other people in the family as well. So the next card we have is the spiritual support card. And so for you guys in group one, I feel like you guys feel because you aren't spiritually gifted that you don't necessarily have guides. And they're telling me that you're wrong. You're wrong. You have at least two. You're wrong. If you're watching this video, they told me make this very clear. Make this very, very clear. If you're watching this video and you chose group one, you do have spiritual guides. There's no doubt in that. You do have spiritual guides. Because they tell me sometimes you make right decisions out of thin air, and that's them. That's them. Because you'll even think back and like, how did I come up with that? That's them. That's them. They're like, we're here. We're here. So don't you, which leads me to the next card. You're more connected than you think you are. If you if you do more spiritual things like meditate, praying, rituals, things like that to connect you to source and the things around you, you'll start to see that you're more connected in the spiritual realm than you think you are. Again, going back to this spiritual support card, you not thinking that. You thinking because I don't have particular spiritual gifts that I don't have guides. And they're like, no, you're connected. You're connected. You just need to meditate more because I really get this mental, and I feel like that's why I'm talking so calmly to you guys because you're the type of people that like I don't have to repeat things. You'll get it the first time is what they're saying. So you're like very mental. You take words and you soak them in. You have very good memories. They're saying. So like you just need to channel your energy so you can feel the vibration of what's going on around you because you're much more connected than you think you are. And once you tap into this inner power, we go into the transformation card here because again, I really get this earth vibe with you guys. So a lot of my people in group one will connect with things of nature. Like some of you should be tree huggers because you'll be able to touch a tree and actually feel its history. A lot of you will be good with animals. If you aren't already in the field of working with animals, a lot of you will be good with like being animal readers or just being in tune with animal needs. I get this real earthy vibe with you guys, group one. Like anything connected to earth in that way, that I feel like that is your gift. So like if you you should be probably good at like gardening, because they saying some people might have. So I feel like some people have or have thought about like a landscaping business or landscaping architecture. More specifically, a couple people that this is definitely a field you should go into. But when you get into this inner peace, the transformation is going to happen on a spiritual realm for you, because it's just this doubt, this I don't have this gift, so I don't have these things. And they're like, just because you don't have this gift doesn't mean you don't have a gift. And you do, we all have a spiritual gift of some sort. Like some people are good, like some people can that are good with like doing hair, and that could just make up different hairstyles and different techniques on the fly. Like that is, those are their guys helping them through that. That is their gift. And so for you guys, a lot of you guys have this real earthy gift, so you're good with anything that comes from the earth or natural or anything like that. And so what we're going to get into next is what your guys want you to pay attention to. Okay? So first card we have is the physical body. I feel like even though you guys are real earthy, so you guys like nature, so you guys will be into hiking, you also kind of get into your hibernation phase where you sit like logs. And they're saying you need to start moving. You need to continue moving is what they're saying. Especially those who like are on the East Coast, and we're now moving into fall. And you know, on the East Coast, you move into fall, it becomes hibernation season. You know, people go out, still go out, but they go out a little bit less because the time changes. And they're like, no, you need to keep moving. You need to keep your body moving. You need to keep your brain moving. You need to make sure you're eating the right items. Notice the fruits down here, because I feel like, especially for you guys, more than vegetables, fruits for you guys are really good. And learning which fruit connects to which chakra will actually help you balance yourself, and it'll help you with gaining this whole inner power that's going on with you guys right now. So the next card I have is grace. And for you guys, this is about gratitude. Tap, tap, tap. Camera, camera, camera. This is about, there we go. This is about gratitude. You guys are saying that when blessings come to you, you tend to look at what blessing didn't come to you instead of which ones did come to you. And they're saying you need to start being grateful. You need to start showing gratitude to the earth, especially because you guys are so earthy people. So if you take something from the earth, you need to give something back to the earth as gratitude is what they're saying. So like if you have a garden and your garden is harvest, and you take from the garden, they're saying you need to, don't forget about it. Go back out there, refertilize. You need to give back. You need to go back and like give love to the garden for the garden giving you love. And they're just like, this is the energy that you guys need to start carrying with you. This whole realizing that everything is energy and being grateful for all energy that comes your way. When you get a paycheck, that money is energy. The job is giving you their energy for the energy that you give them. Regardless if you feel like it's equal, you need to be grateful for the energy that's coming your way, is what they're saying. The next one I have for you guys is the survival card. And this is, I feel like a lot of you guys have had to struggle, and this is more about in your younger years, like when the adults were in charge of your bills, you've had to struggle. And because you've seen them struggle, this goes back to this adversity card and the thought patterns from previous generations. I feel like you are always in survival mode because of that. And going to seek going to a coach or a counselor or a therapist to help you remove those blocks will help you with releasing the fact that you feel like you need to be in survival mode all the time because you feel like it could go away at any moment. And they're like that, and it also connects back to this energy, being grateful for energy that's coming in. Because if you start doing that, then you don't have to be in survival mode. And being in survival mode is very tense. It's very stressful, and I feel like you're stressing yourself for like no not for no reason, because this is learned behavior. It's learned behavior, but you're like literally stressing yourself and you don't have to. And the next card I have is the appreciation card in reverse, which connects to this grace card, the survival card, everything we pretty much talked about on the physical level about appreciating what comes into your life and knowing that the universe is taking care of you in increments. They're taking care of you in the way that you need to be taken care of at the moment. It might not be the way you want it to be, but it's definitely the way it needs to be. And you need to be more appreciative of that. When you're more appreciative of that, more things will grow. And when you see you turn the card right side up and all the flowers and stuff blooming, when you show gratitude for all types of energy, it comes back to you tenfold because you show gratitude and love to it. And for you guys, I really feel like love is the balance here. Love is the balance here. Learning to love everything and everyone in the way that it's manifested to you. Learning to connect with source through nature, and learning to understand that you have guides that are literally taking care of you. They just need you to be more peaceful, get these adversity blocks out your way, and you're gonna be just fine. You're going because you are more connected than you think you are. You are more gifted than you think you are, especially on the spiritual realm, and the transformation is definitely coming. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in for that reading. If it resonated with you, please let me know by commenting or hitting the like button. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can get notifications when I post new videos like this one. Again, I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, the website is right there. There's also a link in the description box, as well as the link for my social media pages where I post every day on Facebook and Instagram. Again, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Love and light. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Thanks for joining me for this pick a card reading. What do your guys have to say for you? So if you chose Group 2, then you chose this lapis stone here. And this is a receptive stone ruled by the planet Venus and the element of water. It promotes love, joy, and fidelity. This also is connected to the throat chakra and the crown chakra. So this is a very good stone, very powerful stone to carry in those areas. So let's see what your guides have for you. All right. So first card I have for you guys is the Ten of Raphael card. Let's see, we get a little closer there. And it says, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members happily ever after. They're telling me that after a period of turmoil, I feel like some of you may have been like black sheeps in your family. Some sort of transition happened. Like, I feel like they're saying whoever was the major bad seed is no longer in the picture, and like some family members or whatever who rejected you before are now like in your corner. You guys are hanging out. Like a whole new family life has happened for you guys, and your guys are saying that that God heard your prayers and they brought that about for you. They brought this new family life that you have, this happier family life you have. And they said some of you may have like completely left your biological family alone and you grew another family somewhere else. There, this was a gift, is what I'm hearing. This was a gift for you, because you know that drama and trauma no longer served where you're going. So, and the next card we have is the 8 of Ariel card, and the 8 represents change, and it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education and training. I'm hearing secret passion. So I feel like some of you guys may be like secret nerds on the low and like no one knows, or like you have an interest in something that like not a lot of people know, but this particular interest is not for nothing. There are no coincidences. So they're like, you need to dig a little deeper into this. Like I feel like there might be some people in here who like are into true crime, and they're like, do more research. It's a reason you're like into this. Continue to do research. I feel like there's also people that may be into beauty, their hair and makeup. Like read some more, watch some more videos. Keep digging, because they're like you're almost there. You're almost there to figure it out. Just keep digging. Keep doing more research. Keep digging. Keep reading books, keep watching videos, taking classes, getting mentors. Keep digging. You're almost there. You're almost, because I feel like a lot of you are like in a balance of trying to figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your life. You're like, I feel like a lot of you guys are like you're at a place where you're like, what is my life purpose? It's not just about a job for you. It's like, what is my life purpose? And they're like, keep digging. You're almost there. So next row that we're going to the next row is going to be all about your spirituality, things they want you to know about your spirituality. And so we have the spiritual gifts card here. So I feel like everyone in this that picked this group is like some meditating and praying MFers, because they're just showing me like a lot of rituals, a lot of people praying on their knees, a lot of a sage burning happening, a lot. You guys have been like a very, very spiritual oriented, and this has actually caused you to open up and be more connected to source. Whether you have a psychic gift or not, you've opened up to connect to your spiritual gifts. Again, like I said in group 1, we all have spiritual gifts. They just come in different ways. So you being more spiritual, and that goes back to this whole keep learning, keep digging. You're almost there, because whatever this is going to connect somewhere to the spiritual realm. And so it's like it's happening on both sides for you. They want you to keep digging and keep learning, but they also like want you to keep doing your prayers and your rituals and your saging and all these other things that you got into do, and they want you to keep doing it, because you doing it on both levels is going to bring you to that place faster. And the next card I have is the take a step back card. They want me to read the bottom on this one. It says, thank you, angels, for helping me to take a step back from what's not serving me. And they're showing me, especially group 2, recently, a couple different situations, especially maybe with a group of friends that like, I feel like maybe it was friends since high school, friends since elementary school, friends since college, or whatever that time period was. And it like, I feel like it was a situation where you guys got together and you hadn't seen each other in a long time, but when you got with them, you realized this not where I'm at in life. And it made you realize that that back then that wasn't where you were either. You just wanted to fit in. but now you're actually strong enough to say it, and they're like, haha, you don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad because it's not like you think you're better than them. It's just like you just aren't interested in the things that they're interested in. That doesn't make you better or worse. That just makes you you and them. And the next card we have is the study and learning card. For you guys, this is literally a period of mental growth. They want you to, whatever it is that you've been getting into lately, they want you to keep on learning, keep on growing. This needs to be a daily thing. Like, you need to be disciplined in this. If you if you have a book, then you read a chapter every day. If it's you're learning from YouTube videos, give yourself a list of how many videos you're going to watch every day. This is they want you to continuously learn. Continue, because again, going back to this card, with this one is about learning too, but they're you're almost there. You're literally almost there. You just gotta keep on doing a little bit more. You're almost there. And so that was that for that row. And so we're gonna go to the next row, and the next row is advice that your guides have for you. The first card we have is the solitude. And this goes back to the spiritual gifts. It's along with this learning and all this other stuff, it's time for you to do some meditation. It's time for you to be alone and hear what needs to be heard, so you can keep growing on this journey that you're on. Because for you guys, this is about life purpose, your destiny. This particular area, journey or path that you're on right now is about finding what your destiny is. And when you're doing that, cocooning yourself is very necessary, because a lot of times you get the outside world, and even though it's good to have those relationships, is highly unnecessary in this stage. I'm sorry to say, I'm just repeating. And the next card is gifts. Your guys want you to know that gifts are coming in different forms, and they are right now. They're trying to prepare you. And this is really, I feel like a lot of you may be coming to a spiritual awakening here, because that's what a lot of these cards are saying. So if you're getting into watching these YouTube videos and to learn how to read cards and things like that, they're keep doing that. Keep watching the people you're watching. Keep learning. Keep growing. Buy some decks. Read some books or whatever. Because the more you do this, the more you're opening yourself up. But not only that, but they're also saying that financial abundance too. So I feel like you're going to grow spiritual gifts and you're going to grow financial gifts. And they're don't worry. Because I feel like there's been some worry. And they're don't worry. Trust yourself. Keep going. Keep growing. Don't worry. The next card is the judgment card. They want you to use better judgment in the people you choose to keep around you in your circle. Because where you're going, a lot of people, going back to this group of friends, some people you can't take with you. And you have to be okay with that. And they need you to make better decisions about the energy you keep around you. Especially my light workers that's watching this video. You need to be very protective of your energy regardless of who the person is to you. You need to be very, extremely protective of your energy and use better judgment in who you let around you. And the next card I have is, the final card is the balance card, but it's in reverse. And this goes back to the spiritual gift and the learning card from the first row. And I said doing both will help you find balance, because you need to operate the mental and the spiritual is what they're saying. These two need to be balanced in order for you to find your destiny. The physical is fine. You're fine with doing things. but they need you to be mentally balanced, so you need to keep learning, and spiritually balanced so you can get to where you need to go. So that's what they want you to learn. So that was for you, group 2. I really hope that resonated. I really hope that that gave you some insight to what's going on around you. If this reading resonated, please remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And then you can hit the bell as well so you can get notifications when I post new videos like this one right here. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, the website's right there. There's also a link in the description below, as well as links to my social media so we can congregate and link up on there. I post on Instagram and Facebook daily, sometimes, and tarot daily. So I look forward to seeing you guys on there. So, and I'll see you in the next video. I appreciate you watching, group 2. Love and light. Until next time. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose group 3, then you chose this awesome rose quartz, which is a receptive stone ruled by the sun and the moon. It's also ruled by water and fire. This is known as the love stone. So when you carry this stone, you attract an abundance of love from all areas of life. So let's dig into it, group 3. The first card I have for you guys is the 8 of Raphael. And 8 always represents change in numerology. Here we go. And let's see what the card says. It says, there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. So I feel like unlike my group 2s who are in a completion stage, I feel like you guys are in the middle of a journey or in the middle of a stage, and so that means that things will be coming to an end. A lot of different situations will be coming to an end, but that's all leading to your spiritual path. And they're saying it's okay to make these decisions. You're going to be guided about these decisions. So trust yourself. Trust is a very strong word for you guys, group 3. The next card I have is 13, peace. And it says, release the past. There's more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So again, going back with the 8 of Raphael, and 8 meaning change. Like, there's a lot of changes that's going to be coming to you guys in the emotional and mental realm. There are a lot of relationships that are going to change their status. There are going to be people leaving, people coming in, and Spirit is saying you are ready for this. Have peace, make peace with this, because you are ready for this change. You are ready to walk into your spiritual awakening. There's no need to be afraid. There's no need to have fear. Most of us do fear change, and the only thing that we're fearing is the unknown, and you actually have a little bit of power over that. And they told me don't jump ahead, so okay, I won't. So we're gonna go into the next row, and the next row is all about what your guides want you to know about yourself spiritually. And the first card we have is the leap of faith, and this goes back to this 8 of Raphael, leaving some relationships behind, because I feel like some of these relationships are going to be long-term relationships, some familial, some social, but they're going to be some long-term relationships, and it's going to be, they're saying it's okay to do this, because these changes you're making are for the better of your higher self. Because I feel like the people that you're leaving behind, they kind of fed your shadow, so you wouldn't work on your higher self. So these people are definitely a definite block to what's happening next for you, and going into this what they're saying for you guys is they want to call this the path of enlightenment. So what you're going through now is they're preparing you for the path of enlightenment. Okay, my group 3. So they want you to sit down and count your blessings. Count your blessings. When you look back over these negative relationships, instead of looking at the negative aspects of the relationships or the negative things that happen in these relationships, they want you to look at the lessons that you learned, because lessons are blessings. And so you survived. You made it through the lesson. So that you have a story to tell because you made it through the lesson. You can help someone else make it through that because you made it through the lesson. So they want you to count your blessings on that, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't learn the lesson. A lot of people don't get. A lot of people don't get to the place in life where you are. Okay. A lot of people don't get to the place of that. That awakening, that enrichment that's happening for you, this spiritual enrichment that's going on for you. A lot of people don't make it here because they get stuck, and that's why it goes to this leap of faith. Don't get stuck. Don't worry about it. The universe is taking care of everything. The next card I have is the open your heart card, and for the word philosophy is coming up. So I feel like you guys will need to start learning some philosophy, because you're going to need to start believing in things greater than yourself. And I don't understand why they don't teach philosophy in like grade school, because it really should be something that started being taught at the grade school level, because it's all about believing in something greater than yourself. It's all about not taking the world at face value and actually, putting things together and seeing things on a more of a spiritual realm than a physical realm. So there, you learning about that will actually help you to open your heart, because it needs you to be able to imagine something bigger than yourself, because that's what this path is taking you to, something bigger than yourself. And this is something saying, this is something that you didn't think that when you asked for this, that this is where it was going to take you, but this is where it's going to take you. Okay, so learning about things on a faith-based realm is very important for you guys right now. So I would definitely get into that. On YouTube, there's a really dope philosophy series that kind of breaks it down into, like, plain people verbiage. I watched it a couple years ago, and then I think I repeated it again. It's really cool. You can learn so much from it. So I suggest you just like search it. I don't remember the name of it. If I did, I would put the link, but I don't. Maybe if I find it, I'll put the link in the comments. That's what I'll do. So let's move on. So the next row is the advice that your guides want to give you. Okay, so the first card we have is the risk card, which goes back to this leap of faith. And they're saying, do not be scared to take risks. Do not be scared. Do not be scared to jump, because they will be there to catch you, is what they're saying. This is all a part of the divine plan. But in order for spirit and to help you in the way you need them to help, they need you to take that leap. Just so they know that you have the faith and that you trust them, because that's also letting them know that you are ready for what's about to happen to you next. Okay, the next card is community. Once you start breaking off these relationships, a new community is going to form in whatever realm it is that is important to you. And they're saying, don't worry about these people that you have to get rid of. Replacements are coming. You won't be lonely. There will be a community to uplift you, uphold you, and push you forward. Don't worry about any of that, okay? You don't ever have to worry about that. The third card is the life force card, and it says Aphrodite. And they want you to remember how strong and powerful you are. because I feel like, especially particularly in this group, there have been a lot. There's been energy vampires, or there have been people who have told you that you can't do things, like they like literally try to suck from you, and they want you to know that you are a life force. You give birth to ideas, you give birth to notions. Like, you are just as important as everyone else. You have a gift that serves this earth like everyone else. You have a purpose like everyone else, okay? And that's what Spirit is really needing you to know. They really needing you to believe in yourself, okay? And the next card I have is the compromise card. And there's going to be some compromise that has to happen. And this is not on an outer level. This is inside of you, okay? Because you're going to have to do through this walk, you're going to be shown things, okay? And you're going to need to be able to put the new train of the new school of thought with the old school of thought. They don't. That's why this whole learning philosophy is important, because they don't. The way you've been brought up to think, they don't. When these new things come your way, they don't want you to reject them. So learning to compromise ideas and, different opinions is very important for you guys in this spiritual walk that you guys are about to go on, this path of enlightenment that you guys are. I am so happy for you guys. That is like beautiful. A path of enlightenment, group 3, like that is so awesome. So if this reading resonated with you, please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications when I post new videos like this one right here. I really appreciate you guys for watching today. If you would like to book a personal private reading, there's the link. There's the website right there. There's also a link in the description box, as well as links to my other social media channels, so we can connect and vibe on there. I post daily on Facebook and Instagram. I look forward to seeing you there. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Light and love. See you next time. Bye.